Okay, good evening student. Today we are going to see the sixth unit poem. The poem name is The Hollow Crown. It was written by William Shakespeare. Actually, the hollow crown is nothing. I think you know crown. Crown is nothing. Tamil we call that gridam. Hollow is nothing. It was the whole. Actually, you saw that some kings are wearing the crown gridam. In that crown have some holes in the center part of the crown. It's called the hollow. It's make we can call you can use that. Hollow is nothing. It's the empty also. Okay. Actually, the hollow crown is the poem taken from this poem from the Richard II. Richard II is a famous play for Shakespeare. In that play, the hollow crown is took that poem. Okay, just see before going to the poem, just see the author introduction. Okay, see here. William Shakespeare, 1564-1616, an English poet and playwright, is widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. Actually, William Shakespeare was born on 25th, 26th April. Just write down this. This is not mentioned in our book, students. Just mention this. William Shakespeare was born on 26th April 1564, and he was died on 23rd April 1666. 1616. Actually, he was born on April and also died on April. Born on 26th April, died on 23rd April. Okay. William Shakespeare was an English poet and also he was a playwright. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer, and also Shakespeare was one of the greatest writer in English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. And also Shakespeare is the in the world preeminent. Eminent is nothing, is a knowledge person writing a dramatist. He is a very intelligent in his writing in the dramatist. He was born and brought up the Stratford upon Avon, Warwickshire. Actually, William Shakespeare was born and brought up is nothing and lead your life in the Stratford upon Avon. It is a place. This place is in the Warwickshire. Warwickshire is the famous place in the nearby the Warwickshire. Stratford upon Avon was Avon. In that place, William Shakespeare was born and also he was brought up his life in that place. He wrote about 37 plays. Actually, it was a actually this is the main important for you student, for every student after completing the college. Definitely, if you are going to write any competitive exam, means they will ask these kind of questions. Shakespeare is very important for in English language. So he wrote about 37 plays. Actually, he wrote 39 plays, but some books they mention 39 plays. Actually, not 39 is not correct only. Third correct one. 37 only the correct answers. But 37, 39 he wrote. But for 30 remaining two plays, there is no still not find out any script, but 37 plays had script, so surely they wrote 37. 39 also he wrote it, but in some books, in the new books written 39, two books still not get the script. This question was already given in the TRP question. In that they asked this same question, how many plays were written by Shakespeare. They given 37, 39, something etc, and the final answer is 37 only. But sometimes if they any candidate is going to put case or arguing about this, because in the 11th standard English book they are given 39 also, so they will give provide mark also, so you can understand he wrote 37, 39 also correct, but two of the plays still not find out the script of this play. Okay, even though you can say 37 only the correct. Okay, Then William Shakespeare wrote 37 plays, and also he wrote 150 sonnets. Sonnet is nothing, already you know, stanza is a 4 line consists for stanza. Then 14 lines consists for sonnet. These also questions maybe asked in the competitive exams in your future. So definitely you must write down these things in your books itself. So Shakespeare wrote 37 plays and he wrote 154 sonnets. Sonnets makes the 14 lines makes sonnet, 4 lines makes a stanza. Are you clear, this student? I think you know, you understand this one. Okay, see, two long narrative poems, and also he wrote two long narrative poems, not a short poems, long narrative poems. He wrote two long narrative poems, 37 plays, include 39 also, right? But two poems still not find out the two plays still not find out the script. Then 154 sonnets. Sonnet consists for 14 lines consists one sonnet. 4 lines consist stanza, and two long narrative poems also Shakespeare wrote, and a few other verses, and other also have some verses also written, not the long narrative poems, and other poems also wrote it. So here they won't give the poems, how many poems are written. They give only 154 sonnets, 37 plays, and two long narrative poems, not short poems. He wrote so many poems, but it was not mentioned here, and few other verses. He was often called England's nation poet and nicknamed the Word of Avon. And also people were called William Shakespeare. He was the England national poet. It means he was only the England. He was born on the England, and also he gave the importance about the England's. So the everyone called the Shakespeare. He was the England's national poet, and also they nicknamed the Shakespeare, nicknamed to Shakespeare the God of Avon. So sometimes this question also may be asked in the competitive exam. So what is the nickname for William Shakespeare, like that they asked. It means the God of Avon is the nickname to William Shakespeare, and also some all the persons are called Shakespeare. He is the England's national poet, and also the first publication of Shakespeare's work is the first folio. This is also very important, student. Just write down this. uh, William Shakespeare wrote the first publication is the first folio. So I given here 4 questions for you in the competitive for the competitive exam point of view. First one is William Shakespeare birth. He was born on 26th April in 1564 and died on 23rd April in 1616. And also he wrote 37 plays. He wrote 39. Actually, 2 plays there is no script. So we want to take that 37 plays. And also he wrote 154 sonnet. Sonnet consists for 14 line consists for sonnet. Then 2 long narrative poems also he wrote, and also the nickname to Shakespeare is the God of Avon, and also he is the England national poet. Shakespeare's first publication is the first folio. Playwright Ben Jonson wrote a preface to his book, including the quote, "Shakespeare is not of an age, for but for all time." So the famous writer Ben Jonson is nothing. He's the author. He's a famous author. He's writing in the preface. Preface is nothing. In the starting page of the book, in this book, he wrote some quotes about the Shakespeare, because John Benson is the he liked the Shakespeare's verse, his words, and his poem lines. Verse is nothing, lines. So when Jensen wrote in the front page of his book, he quoted it. He exampled the quotation: "Shakespeare is not of an age, but for all time. So he quoted it. Shakespeare is not for the particular age. It means particular time, but he is for all time. All time refers to for whole life. So his Shakespeare's knowledge is spread whole life for every human until the world is going to destroy. So it means he has so much of valuable things to given the so much valuable things to Shakespeare. That's why the Ben Jonson wrote this preface into the book. These quotes: Shakespeare is not an age. He's not a this particular age. He's for all the age, for every human, every writers can know about this like that. He wrote it in the book. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are constantly studied and performed throughout the world. And also, Shakespeare's plays has been translated into every major living language. And also, Shakespeare's works was translated in the world for all the languages, not only a particular languages. They translated into for every major language, all the languages, because his works, his plays was that much give the so much of interest and also valuable thing. So that's why they are these works, this plays was translated into every major living language, and also and are constantly studied and performed throughout the world, and also throughout this world, not the country or the city or any state like that. Here they given in the world, throughout the world, every man studied his Shakespeare's work, because had some valuable things in his writing. So everyone is going, they studied the Shakespeare's work, and also every major languages are translating the Shakespeare's work or their own language. I think you understand this. Shakespeare author. Why I give so much of importance to the author introduction means Shakespeare, definitely they will ask in the competitive exams about the Shakespeare's. Definitely they will ask any one questions, because I have so much of experience while attending the TNPC, like that is some competitive exams. They will ask some questions about the Shakespeare, about this play like that. But here given so much of things, you can give important to this Shakespeare's play. It is for your lifelong important thing, student, not for 11th standard. 11th standard also they will ask, definitely they will ask something about the about this through in the poem. So in your life, in future life also, it is important to you. Just write down this everything and recall this one. Okay, before going to the poem, one more thing you can see the student. Okay, here see, Shakespeare wrote about 37 plays which are broadly categorized under three heads, namely tragedies, comedies, and stories. Okay, Shakespeare wrote, already I told you, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays. In the 37 plays was just categorized under three parts. One is the tragedy. Tragedy, I think tragedy means it's nothing. In Tamil, we told that sogamanadu. Then comedies, fun, and the stories like in the Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, like that stories. Then the historic play, Richard II is the only play written entirely in verse. So, and also this is also the important thing, student. Now see that the historic play, Richard II. Now we are going to see the poem, the Holocron. It was taken from the Richard II. Richard II is the play actually. In that play, the author Shakespeare wrote the entire play. It was written in a verse. Verse is nothing like a poem lines, not like a play. Not writing this play in a drama, in a like a uh, drama stage. So he in the Richard II is the play. It was written like a for whole play entirely written in the like a verse means like a poem way. Okay, this also one more important. Okay, see one more thing. Then here see, the full name of Shakespeare is William Alden Shakespeare. This also important, student. Just mark out this one. Just very important to you. I told you so many important questions in your future. Just write down this also. The full name of Shakespeare is William Alden Shakespeare. Already we know about this William Shakespeare only. You know that, but the full name is William Arden Shakespeare. Okay, where Arden is his mother's family name. Actually, Arden is nothing, is the mother's family name. Normally, we took the surname. Surname is nothing, nickname like that. Surname from our father family only. But here the Shakespeare took the surname his mother's family, not his father family. This makes Shakespeare one of the few celebrities that took their mother's name. So this is the one more important thing. So Shakespeare took the name from his mother's family name only, not his father's name, not father's family name. Okay, this is also one more important. So full name of Shakespeare is William Arden Shakespeare. So Arden is nothing. William Shakespeare's father's family name. He is not took his father's family name. He took his mother's family name. Okay, this is also one more important thing, student. Okay, now see the poem. Okay, the historical background. Actually, before going to the poem, we want to know about what is the theme of the poem, how this poem is going to happen. Okay, what is that poem? We want to know. Okay, student, we will continue the poem in the next class. Thank you.